Hello there, Anthony Aries here, and I'm making this special video for all of Joe Troyer's crew and also Ben Pate's crew, the Digital Triggers folks. So in the last video, Joe and I had promised you that we were going to make, or I was going to make a video for you really quick showing you the technical how to build a silo on your YouTube channel. So what I've got here, this is just a test channel that I have. I do lots of testing and I put videos up, I take videos down, I build playlists, I take them down. It's constantly testing, and that's how I know how to do what I do, obviously, right? So let's just jump right in because time is of the essence. First of all, I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. I understand how valuable the time is, so I'm going to make this worth your while. First thing you want to do when you're in your channel is you want to head on over to the Creator Studio. There's all kinds of ways to create playlists, but you can just start by going that way, and then you can come over to Video Manager, and then you can select playlists. So you can head over there. That's one way you can go. And then what you're going to do is just create a playlist. So I'm been doing some testing in the acupuncture niche, so I've got some acupuncture videos up. So one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to create a playlist for Lee County acupuncture. Okay, acupuncture, Lee County. All right, so I spelled that right. So all I have to do is type Lee County acupuncture. So that's where all of these cities are. They're in Lee County. So I'm going to create that playlist. Okay, now that playlist has been created, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come over here and I'm going to take the videos that I just created, and I'm going to put those puppies inside the that playlist that I just created. All right, so I'm going to come back over here, Creator Studio, and I'm going to go to Video Manager, and just going to select all these. These are all in Lee County, so I know that for a fact. So Cape Coral, Bonita Springs, Lehigh Acres, Sanibel, these are all Lee County. So I'm going to add them to the Lee County acupuncturist playlist. Okay, and then that's it. Then I come over here, and they should be good to go. They should be added. So if we come over here, we check playlists, and we go over Lee County, and we click the Lee County playlist, we'll now see that our videos have all been added to the Lee County playlist. Okay, so now this is like how Google likes to index stuff. Remember when we talked about the Roto-Rooter website? If you didn't see the video, please go back and watch it because there's some important information on there. And that we're doing what just like what Roto-Rooter did, right? We're basically indexing, setting up the index of our channel, so it's really easy for Google to come and find us. And if you come back over here to where all the playlists are, these are like the indexes that we found on Roto-Rooter. So if we go to the Roto-Rooter website, that's rotorooter.com. I just like using that example because they've got it all set up here. And we go to locations, right? We'll see this is kind of like your playlists as an example, right? Same thing, right? I actually also I do testing. I'm doing a test right now where I created a playlist. That's the actual keyword. And then I put the matching video in that playlist just to see what happens. I'm just testing that out right now. So, but these are all the different playlists, right? Another thing I can do, right, is I create another playlist, and I can put Florida acupuncture. Okay, I create that, and then so that's created now. So I come back over here to Creator Studio, and I select Video Manager again. And then I select all the videos, and then I go add to, and we're going to add it to the Florida acupuncture playlist. And then just check it off, and then select right there. And then it'll add them all, right? So then we come over here, back to playlists, and if we look at Florida acupuncture playlist, we'll see that all of the videos are now in there. All right, so we are setting this up to get perfectly indexed by Google. Now, one thing you can do to supercharge this or to speed up Google seeing this is to just select this URL over here. And you can go to something like bulkpinger.com, and you can just paste the URL in there. You could put Florida acupuncture. It's a tough word to spell. My brain is not firing off. And then I got to add the CAPTCHA 30387, and then I can start pinging. And then it's going to ping that URL. And then it's going to make it so that Google goes and finds it. I don't know what's going on over here with Bulk Pinger, but it just, it's like ringing the dinner bell and letting Google know, hey, listen, there's this new playlist, and it's got all these videos that are relative to Florida or relative to the county in Florida. Okay. Now, another thing, I shared a very special bonus with you inside the previous video. Please, if you haven't seen the video, I urge you to watch it. It doesn't make sense for me to repeat it here. But what we do is we curate other people's videos and we put them into our playlist so that it looks natural, so our channel looks natural. So it looks like, we're giving credit back to authority videos on YouTube. It's the same example as if you are on your website and you have a web page about Florida acupuncture, and then you have a link on your web page to a Wikipedia post about acupuncture, what acupuncture is, or the history of acupuncture. You're linking from your site to Wikipedia. It's something that Google really likes when you link back to authority. And so that's essentially what we'd be doing here, is just going and getting other people's videos and putting them into our playlist. So how do you do that, right? So one of the things you can do is just type in acupuncture, right? And then, so here's, a video that's got 3 million views 3 years ago, but it's kind of a joking video. It's not a serious video, BuzzFeed, but you could add that. We could look at this video and we could take this video, we just click over here, add to, and then we can add it to the Florida acupuncture, and then we can add it to Lee County acupuncture. And then, so now we've added that video to our playlist. And let's go back and pick another one. For example, let's pick something that is a little bit more serious. Okay, so here's something 2 years ago, 121,000 views. This looks like a good video, right? So we could take this and we could add this to the Lee County one, and we could add it to the Florida one. So now we're starting to curate authority videos and bringing them back to our own playlist, right? And, we can also do so Florida, right? We have Florida, so we can do Florida acupuncture, and we could find, or we can even just do videos about Florida, right? Just Google Florida. It's good to have some general stuff in there too, right? Something that's got a lot of views. Let's see, maybe great things about Florida. Great things about Florida. Let's see what comes up. All right, so here's one. Fort Myers Beach, Sanibel Island. This is actually where I live. So 4 years ago, 205,000 views, right? So let's take this video, right? And let's add this video to Florida, right? And let's also add it to Lee County, because Fort Myers is in Lee County, right? So if we head on over to the Creator Studio, and there's all kinds of ways to get to the playlist. I'm used to doing it my way. And there's probably a shorter way to do it, but it's just you get into doing something your way. So we've got 3 new videos in here. So if I go to Florida acupuncture, we will now see the video that we added, right? So we just added this one, the back pain treatment, and then the BuzzFeed video, right? We added that, and then we also added this new Fort Myers video. So now these videos are in our playlist. So it becomes like a curated playlist with content that's authority content from YouTube and your own content. And that actually, in tests that I've recently done, and one of my high-level coaching students brought this to my attention, has actually videos that were like stuck and I couldn't get them to move up. This actually helped move them up. So Christina Abella, thank you for that. She's quite she's one of my most amazing proteges. I actually sometimes learn a lot from her. It's an amazing relationship I have with her. I'm very grateful for her. So yeah, That's exactly how you do what we discussed. I hope you enjoy this content. It's my pleasure doing this for you and doing this for Joe and Ben. Those two guys are fantastic, and they've helped me so much in my business. So anytime I can give back to them, I always do. Again, thank you so much. Yours for prosperity, Anthony Aries.